Okay.
Okay, my brother
Okay.
Philip.
Hello.
So the
Okay, macam
hey, what's up, YouTubers, and what's up, everyone? So, in this world, in this cycling experience or journey that I've been, there's two very important people in my life in the industry, which is Elias and Philip. So obviously, I must talk to them first, lah. So Philip, lah. So if you remember Philip, yeah. So I'm not going to talk much because you already know what's the talk show about. The talk show is about how COVID-19 and how MCO and lockdowns is impacting the industry and the community of cyclists. So before I go on talking and you all bots listening to me, there are two things I think we want to cover introduction on Philip's side. The first part is, Philip, can you please introduce yourself? That's number one. And number two, Philip, tell me what you want to do to make our viewers happy. Go.
Oh, okay. So my name is Philip. So I'm from Giant Bicycle Store, Concept Store, PJ SS2. So I'm the manager there. So yeah, before we start, I have some good news to all the viewers out there. Yeah, all right, of course. Freebies. Okay, so we have some freebies to give away, 50 units of it. So meaning that lots of you may stand the chance to get it. It's the Wahoo limited edition keychain. I think this Melvin will put the pictures there lah, to let you guys see how it looks like lah. So it's a limited editions. You can't get it online to get it anywhere. So it's only for the viewers Melvin Tan YouTube channel. Okay. So how you guys gonna get it? Simple. All you need to do, just follow our page, subscribe to our YouTube, our Facebook, IG, all the social media, which is we're gonna put the link down there. Assume Melvin will help us out for that. And then then just when we upload the videos, and all you need to do, just say, I want Wahoo.
I tell
and
you,
then we will PM you. Okay.
I tell you one thing about Wahoo, they write the name, they do their name for their product correct lah. Wahoo lah. You just say already you're happy. It's automatic happy and
you make you a happy person, right?
It's a happy place. It's a happy place.
So for those those winners, we will contact you personally. If you are stay in KL or Selangor, you can come here. Excuse me. You can come to our shop to get your things once the MCO is lifted. So, and for those who is overseas or other than Klang Valley, maybe we will find out a way to send it to your house, right? Yeah. So anyway, thanks for your support.
So I think it's only right to say I will probably upload this video tomorrow on the 26th of June. So let's give 1 week lah, okay? So all those who want to win the 50, I don't know, the screen is like this, 50 is 05 or this is 50. So 50 keychains from Wahoo. As soon as I upload this video, go to the social media description at my description below. Go follow the Giant SS2 and every link there, just follow. And then go to their Facebook and click and comment there, I want Wahoo. I want what? I want Wahoo.
I want Wahoo.
Yes. Cukup lah. I want Wahoo.
Cukup. Simple.
So as soon as I upload, I think the contest giveaway will end on the 2nd of July, which is a Friday. Fair? Then yes. Saturday, Sunday, then Philip will have time to pick 50 winners there. Okay, awesome. So thank you to our sponsors, Wahoo.
Malaysia, support by Wahoo Malaysia. SBS Cycle Asia.
SBS Cycle, so awesome, man. Yeah, so to all of you who've already watched the last week channel, last week we already had a good chit chat with Elias from One Cycling Industry. He gave some insight of how the industry is, and he's also mentioned why they're not giving discount. All this is the negative impact from COVID-19, and also the impact of all the multiple lockdown lah. and the government say they wanted to do the 4 phase of the lockdown. Hopefully by phase 4 is below 500 and they can open up the economy. Right now, I think it's phase 3 kalau tak silap. Phase 3, they're supposed to go below 5,000.
Yeah, no, 3,000, 4,000 for 3 consecutive days. 4,000 for 3 consecutive days.
I think
so, and up as per today, Friday, 25th of June, 5,800.
Aduh. As a cyclist,
yeah. So that means we unlikely to have open up for business.
I tell you, I am dying to visit bike shop now. Okay.
Well, what to do?
Come. Let's not make this a 1 hour talk show, because when I sit down with Philip, I think we can chat for 1 hour. Let's go down to the 3 main questions and let's see what is our brother Philip's point of view. Okay, so the first question is, how has MCO affected the cycling community and how has it affected you personally? Because everyone know you are a strong cyclist, you love to train, and last time you were podium. Formerly. Come, show them your muscle.
Before the COVID.
Show them your muscles. You got that?
Still there. You got it. But yeah, it is still nothing new. The pandemic thing is nothing new, right? It's impacting everyone in the world, regardless you're a bicycle car. It's regardless, right? So it's any kind of when this happened, no one in this century will ever expect or giving any kind of solution to this, because it's very something too new to us. So indeed it changed a lot. Today we're going to talk about cycling community alone. So indeed it changed the cycling landscape as a whole, right? So last time when we talk about cycling, is everything about outdoor. Outside is free.
What's the menu?
Right?
What's the menu?
What's the menu? Hashtag is what is indoor cycling? Nobody even care about indoor cycling back then, right? So I still remember I have few talks. I have a talk show with Cycling Selangor like a week ago, and we talk about indoor cycling. And in the video I mentioned back like 2013, indoor cycling wasn't a thing at all when I just started. And back then when I trained, until today, right? All my training is indoor, right? So I feel that cycling has changed a lot from last time outdoor. Now indoor cycling is a big thing. Also another kind of solutions if you still want to ride. Yeah, some people will say, wow, it's gonna cost me a bomb, man. Not really lah. Back then, 2013, there's no smart trainer also. We still can do Zwift. All you need is a dumb trainer, speed cadence sensor, Bluetooth or NT plus one. Cost you a few $100. There you go. And then you get the dongle lah. Or if you don't for your laptop or anything. So it's pretty easy. There's still alternative for you to do it. So cycling has, cycling is a social sport lah. That's how we get to know each other, right? Remember, right? So it's all about good ride, go outside, having fun with all the friends that have sharing the same hobbies. So at the MCO, this time MCO, I find it very sad because it restricted cycling being a sport that practice social distancing.
Since you're talking about since they banned cycling, what's your point of view? Why do you think? Because talk about a year back, right, or a few months back, government allows cycling and jogging. Why do you think suddenly they banned cycling? What do you think was the logic behind it?
In my personal opinions, so I have seen on social media, there's a lot of people just don't obey. I think it's Malaysians, right? It's the people mentality. So if we want our people to just follow the SOP, like what Elias said in the previous video, without proper enforcement or restriction, it just won't happen. People just our people just are not up. The mentality is not up to date. So myself personally, I haven't been ridden outdoor for I think 7-9 months, maybe. I mean, I only ride 5 times.
So one of the
Since
few
pandemic.
rides was the one that you did in Mila with Andy
Yes, exactly.
Kesiannya.
So it's I don't find it's something to be prophetic, to be honest. But I just want to keep myself safe, to protect my friends, my family as well, and my co-workers, because I just sometimes we just don't know, right? When we go out there, we just don't know whether who is positive, who is not. Even though we trust them, I seen a lot of cases, right? I still remember last year, I think somewhere around October, when the government just I think going on the RMCO thing, on the recovery phase. Remember, they just allow interstate traveling, everything. Everybody, people just suddenly, wow, just treat it like nothing happened. Then suddenly, clusters, cyclist cluster. Remember?
The cyclist cluster was the Langkawi one, right? Isn't it?
Correct. Yes. So most of them are my friends. So I feel. So ever since that, it made me feel that we need to stay even more cautious, because COVID is nothing. Some people will say, COVID is just a hoax, right? No problem. Don't worry lah, you won't die. Yes, you won't die. But you have to remember, is we being the cyclists, which is the healthy individuals, may not suffer anything. It's the elders. Yeah. If your house there is any elders, that is something you need to think about. So yeah, you can say some people are selfish, some people just don't trust these things, believe it is a hoax. But yeah, it's better to treat it, stay careful lah. I think that's that. Yeah, stay vigilant. That's just the word lah. Everybody need to do that, right? So even after this, after the open, this FMCO, the phase 2, I think people should stop using this word. I'm cycling alone. I'm cycling solo, but I'm not alone. This kind of word don't use anymore lah. Right? What's the point, right? Is in the end, if you really get COVID from there and you affected your family, and one of your family members die because of you.
Hey, but it's not kidding, if you really think about that, because if you talk about last year, you would never think of your family members or your friends getting COVID, But
exactly.
if you look at the past few months, I'm hearing my friends' parents, my neighbors are getting it. So it's so close, my goodness.
Yeah. Even to be honest, even my hometown, Pahang, now MCO, so it closed everywhere. So even worse. So yeah, that's kind of alarming lah. So we need to be go vaccine, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter you trust or not.
Just take it lah. You need
doesn't matter.
But the herd vaccination. So I think it's every cyclist's responsibility to tell other cyclists to follow the rules at the end of the day, right?
It is. Yeah, so, that's why even myself, I try not to ride outside to show some bad example to my co-workers. I just want to share with them. See, I don't ride outside that often. I ride maybe like once a while. I told you 5 times ever since last October, I think. So that's why I'm trying to do. I didn't say I'm the best man, but I tried my best to show the best example.
I think
out there.
I think like what I do, I don't know right and wrong. Again, like you say, there's no right, there's no wrong answers to anything, but it's just us being responsible ourselves. Like when I ride to Hantu and Perez also, I tired also, I don't want to stop. I try not to socialize. Yes. Socialize, so say hi, bye,
Yeah.
No rest stop, just go and come back.
As much as we want, right? It's like I say, cycling is a social sport. It's a beautiful sport, right?
Yes.
But we just can't do that for this time of period. When things go down, I think we can do it again.
Okay, so now, personally, we know that it's impacted you in a way that you can't even go outdoor, and you are also being very responsible not to go out as much as possible for cycling. So now going to the second question which is actually the most crucial one, because at the end of the day, everybody have to pay rent, everybody have to eat, everybody have to pay their insurance, everybody have to pay their bills lah. How
Commitments.
how has the lockdown affected your business, and how has it, have you changed your business in any way to adapt?
One word, difficult.
Banyak susah.
It's nothing new. Again, like I said, it's nothing new. Everybody is suffering the same things, but this time is indeed tougher lah. It is very tougher. I would say it's tougher for everyone, right? So doesn't matter you are big, small company, sama saja, right? So because why? First thing is the production issue, right? Production issue is the global thing. So maybe I can share some facts lah. What I get, what I read from this Fortune Business Insights, right? So for since 2019 to 2020 means last year, the year before the pandemic until now, until 2020, late 2020, the industry globally having growth by 48.55%.
48. So almost 50 lah.
Almost 50%. So it's a huge thing, right? So a lot of people say, wow, how much? If you put in figure, is from 2019 is 65.43 billion USD, and it become 97.2 billion in 2020.
You mean the global bicycle industry?
Yeah, it's global, right? So it's huge. So it's a sudden bomb, right? So it's a sudden bomb, but sudden bomb doesn't mean a good thing. in a way, it's a good problem. We have problem, but it's a good problem. So it's a production issue. So Giant being one of the global leading manufacturer based in Taiwan and China,
are
facing.
So now because you're talking about now this is a bit more technical or more in depth on the industry, right? And you're talking about Giant being the largest globally, right? Do you roughly know globally how big is Giant's market share? Probably. If you have the answer, I don't know if you have the answer, but the two questions is this, because this will be very interesting, because a lot of people might not know that Giant or China brand, or So I got two questions for you, because what is Giant as a brand, potentially their market share globally, and the second question is, what is Giant market share in terms of manufacturing bikes, because they also do for other brands, so you roughly know.
Up to date, I can't give you an exact answer. But I know up to 2019 we are sharing about 20+%, if I'm not mistaken.
That's the brand, Giant brand.
Yeah, from the whole share market,
including your female liver.
Yeah, Giant and Lift, right? Giant and Lift. So it's a whole lah. So it's 20%. So we kind of big in a sense. Why we are there? Because we also since 1972, and then also again, what's your question said for second one just now?
Okay, so as a brand, you represent close to about 20% globally. Yeah. As a brand, Giant plus Lift.
Yeah.
So for all you who don't know, Lift is actually a female bike under Giant, and it's the geometry is actually built for female body lah. The second question is, Giant also manufacture for other brands. So what is their total market share in terms of what have the bicycle go out from Giant factory, since they represent so many brands? Do you think close to 50% maybe, since they represent so many brands?
We can not close lah. So if included, I can't give you also an answer. But what I can say, from my understand from the Giant business model, since from the 1970s to now, those are the days. 1970s, they are doing this OEM most of the time. This is a real actual OEM, not the fake OEM. So Giant last time their business model is more like a 70-30. So they do 70% OEM and 30% for their own production.
Okay.
So for the past 40 years, they have changed. They have slowly changed because they realize that they are they themselves are very able to be compete to the other brand out there. So now they change somewhere around, probably around 75% own production, 25% for OEM brands.
Oh, so if I do a simple calculation, you're talking about total global present 30%, roughly.
Yeah, somewhere around there. So we are quite. That's why we understand more inside out about the global shortage more than any other brand, because we kind of know, okay, because we know the brand is going to OEM for this brand, for we gonna OEM for a brand, Xbrand. I can't disclose it.
Yeah, don't disclose.
I can't disclose it. Well, so it's American brand. So we know that if we facing the shortage issue, chances are they're gonna face even worse, right? So this is what happening. So the supply demand gap is huge. It's not able to be fulfilled. We expected gonna be this trend supposedly to be expected to be end by late next year. But even to say what's happening now on the globally, the wave come again and again. There's more variants come in, lockdown come in and out. So it's gonna be worse, right? Taiwan also facing lockdown. They are one of the best. They have one of the best lockdown things before system, right? Yeah, they have the better management way. But now they're also facing lockdown already.
Oh my goodness.
So it's gonna cause some havoc for most brand, for most country. So yes, so this is gonna be happening and something we cannot stop. And again, things gonna be just more expensive and expensive.
So I had a chat with another bike manufacturer. I won't say what brand, but it's a European brand. I had a chat with the owner. So he did tell me as well, actually the difficult part of the bike building process is actually the hardest thing to get now is actually components, the group set.
Yes.
Right? And group set,
yes.
He told me that it's potentially going to be about 1.5 years waiting list.
Yeah, 300 before this lockdown, what I get before May is somewhere around 300 days. 300 days. So we are talking of almost a year . But now we're expecting 400 days already, because of the lockdown everywhere. Because Shimano also have a manufacturing plant in Johor, Pekananas. So that is going to affect also, because once they close, all the lower end one also will get affected. So
with all these shortages, how do you think it will impact the consumers?
Definitely they're gonna find it very hard to get more stuff, to get what they want, because of the shortage. So this is nothing new again. I would say it's nothing new. Happened to so many industries before, but eventually it will tire I believe. But it will take some time From what I have read by some expertise, they expected this gonna be slowed down by the end of 2025.
Oh my god!
So it's a good and bad thing. Good meaning, okay, bike shops still have sales to do, but again, we got nothing to sell. So it's bad. So a lot of people say, wow, you guys you guys very good, making big money. How wish we are. We got no bike to sell, right? So a lot of people asking me why. So this definitely changed the way we do business, right? So we have to be, first thing, we sell what we have. We no longer able to be very flexible to change the parts from, say for example, crank arm, right? Some crank arm we have a lot of sizes. Some people they want a shorter one. Some people want a longer one. Those are the days we can swap, but now we can't. We don't have the luxury to do that anymore, right? So it's unlike those days where you guys can get a customization as you wish. You can only get whatever on the shelf.
Get what you can.
Yeah, and the price. The price wise is not gonna be dropped anytime soon, based on the fact that I have been shared just now. It's not gonna be dropping anytime soon. So if you want to buy today. Today, if you can afford, right?
Yeah. But second-hand price is going up, skyrocketing. I think COVID not only impact the bike industry for new bikes and shops. I think second-hand also impacted where second-hand products so price went up crazy.
Yeah. I have some friends. They talk to me about investing, venturing a business, second-hand bike. Those are the days. This I would think is good. Now is a good time. So also give some ideas and suggestions to those who are new. If you can't find a new bike that can suit your budget, I think it's a good way. You can find online. But when you find online, this is something I want to really give you guys some notice. Two things, right? First thing, scammer. Scammer. This is a big thing, right? For the past few weeks.
Yes.
So if things is too good to be true, it is. There's no bike, road bike, carbon 1,500 or maybe just 300. There's no such thing, right? There's no such thing in Malaysia. In the world, any part of the world, you can't see it. So if you think that it's too good to be true, it is. So, and second thing is the Hero Importer. Something you really like.
I very tulan with that one.
So okay, so I want to give some message here, right? So why supporting Hero Importer is losing sight for you in the end. So first thing, yes, you might get a cheaper price for a reason. Why? First thing, they don't have shop. Secondly, they don't provide you any services. Third thing, warranty. So people ask, well, if I buy online from buy Giant from Hero Importer, can I come to claim from you, Philip? Yes, you can, but there will be a lot of charges, right? Admin fees, because we didn't. It's a business, right? So if we didn't earn any pennies from you or from our dealers, anything. So it's a business. We need to survive, right? So we need to charge you the admin fees, whether it's gonna. Then secondly, the postage fee. You have to bond it yourself, and then the duty, the import duty in Malaysia. If you buy a road bike frame alone, chances are when you claim warranty, it will just come with the frame lah. There will be 25% tax, import tax. On top of that, you will need to pay the SSD 10%. So it's 25% plus 10%. So you end up pay even more. Why you want to make yourself go through all the hassle, right? So I think this is the thing that I want to share to the viewers out there.
So like, you know, my channel, even for me, I always encourage entrepreneurship. I always encourage local industry. I always encourage people to start their business, or, you know, I even support anything that is Malaysia. People who wants to earn a bit of money, because end of the day, monetization is very important. That's why even for my channel, I try to monetize it, because you know why? Nobody live on rainbow and sunshine. Vitamin D alone cannot feed you. Is it vitamin D or vitamin D?
Correct.
So
D.
Vitamin D alone cannot feed you. Okay, so why I don't like parallel importers sellers is there's so many parallel importers use your money, then buy, then only deliver the stock to you after 3 weeks, because they use your money to buy the stock. So they zero capital. I don't understand how they survive. It's unethical.
So yeah,
yes.
All you do is just you go just text them, you know, via Messenger or WhatsApp. That's it, right? And then you just you entrust someone of few hard-earned money, like few thousand to someone that you don't know at all, right? So it's your choice, right? So I didn't say it's the best way to do, but again, there are always pros and cons for everything in life. So weigh it yourself, my friend. I believe you guys are a very smart guy.
I knew the saying go lah, cheap things don't come good lah, good things don't come cheap.
Alright, yes, sir.
So if a customer want to buy something from you, how do they go about it?
So now we have we still use it. We use Facebook, Instagram a lot. So we can click down there. Click there, and then you guys can anything you guys need, you can just chat with us, and then we will just payment wise we have PayPal, right? We have PayPal. So for credit cards, of course, if you don't want to use credit card, we are more than happy to give you to use the bank transfer. And then, of course, free shipment from us.
Oh, so sweet.
So we try to minimize the contact lah. So we want people to come, right?
Yeah.
We open a shop. We want people to come to a shop. But during these MCO things, COVID time is a critical time. We try to minimize contact for everybody's safety, right? As the saying goes, just treat everyone is positive.
Yeah. Okay. So it means whatever a customer wants to buy, they can actually just go to your social media page and just PM you in other words, right?
Yeah.
Do you post on Facebook or Instagram the stuff that you're selling right now or products that you have?
Yeah.
Okay.
We did.
Okay.
Yeah. So every single things, including the small spare part, we being the distributor, so we have all the spare part that you need.
Yeah, that's good.
So if you need help, ask us. Jangan malu-malu.
Jangan malu.
We try to we call so-called 24/7.
Okay.
Try to lah.
So good. So okay, I got a bonus question for you.
Yes.
If an authority who can make decision for businesses, right, is listening to you right now, what would you tell them? That's the question number one. And question number two, I don't know if you're willing to answer it. How long do you think your business can survive if MCO continues? To be very frank.
Okay. So the first one is specific to cycling industry, the bicycle industry, right?
Yeah.
The first question.
Yeah, could be bicycle industry, whatever's in your heart. Talking about, let's say you're basically your bread and butter, right? You want to survive, but keep on lockdown. It's impacting your business and your livelihood. And someone's listening to you. What will you tell them in the government who can make decisions?
First thing, let people out. Let people just go out to ride their bike. Right? So that's the most important thing. Because without people able to go out and ride, there's no way for us to sell bike. We are a bike shop, bread and butter, confirm sales bike. Sales is that's very important, definitely. Right? But of course, we still a bit lucky. We have Wahoo. We have Wahoo on our side. We can sell trainer, but trainer also worldwide shortage. So to share some facts to you guys, we are constantly not able to receive the full order of what we have ordered from Wahoo. For example, right? I order 200 units of Wahoo kicker. Every time they come, maybe 50 units. 250 over 200. Macam mana?
That's like 25% of whatever you wanted.
Yeah, so that's the thing, right? So to 50, we still need to keep the reserve buffer for replacement warranty claim just in case, right? So a lot of people will keep on questioning us. Why there's always no stock? Why so always not? This is what's happening. It's not just Malaysia; it's worldwide, right? So, yeah. So that's we try to. That's if this lockdown continues, I think the whole, not just us lah, not just the bicycle industry. I think the whole Malaysia lah will collapse. The economy gonna collapse.
Yeah.
Regardless where you are, man, you are no way to escape. So
correct.
I would say probably for some essential, they're still able to keep on going. For the leisure, luxury, for hobbies kind of businesses like us, it won't last long. I think another probably depends on the company reserve lah, right? They have reserve, definitely they have reserve, but I don't think if this continuous until year end I think chances are more than 50% of the market players will collapse.
So
which is not a good thing. It's not a good thing.
I think end of the day is also a check and balance or chicken and egg situation. I think not only the government need to do something about it. I think us as Malaysians, we ourselves have to keep clean, stay at home if possible, and let's do a solid 1 month and hit our phase 2. Because if we don't go to phase 2, I think our brother Philip here, or even me also potentially, you see us driving Grab, delivering. It's not to say it's a bad thing, to be honest. I salute to all the Grab
for
drivers.
survive, what to do?
You have to survive. And also I salute all the Grab drivers because they are also, for me, they are frontliners as well.
Yeah,
right?
they are. So just to say, if I were to talk to somebody in the ministry, I would tell them the fact it's really sad to know that we are the only country in the world don't allow cycling during lockdown. It's an interesting fact. If you check with you in the Europe, Taiwan, everywhere, yes, during the lockdown, yes, they really don't allow, right? But it's just short period of time, probably 2-3 weeks maximum. But us, we have been doing this lockdown for 3 times, right? Yet we still can't get it done. So, and as for today, I see on the news, it's a factory, right? It's a factory. All these small SME get punished because of the big guy. All these cyclists, in fact, yes, maybe we are contributing some cases. The cycling committee, indeed, they contribute, but probably 10%.
Yeah.
Right? Well, how about the 90%? The factory, right? Up to date, they have the most cases active cluster, 639. It's a lot, right? 90 over 1,000 of active cases. So where is the government actually looking at?
Yeah, actually true.
What are they focusing, right? Yeah. They try to help the people or the otherwise. So I'm not. Let's not
go towards that direction. Nanti I kena ban.
True. So this is something I want to make them. If I can talk to them, I would tell them, look, right? So we are the only country in the world we can't allow cycling. Why? And then they can't provide any facts and scientific facts and details to support their judgment. So it's very sad. It's very sad.
Well, anyway, I think we've passed 30 minutes and we can go more. So I think let's call it a day.
Okay. Anything else? Anything?
Actually, I think that's about it. There's actually just 3 questions, and I think you've answered them pretty well.
Okay.
So to all the viewers out there, right? I think it's very important that I think there's a three main points that Philip covered which I can capture. Which is number 1, be safe, stay at home, and follow the government rules. And we as Malaysians need to combat and try to hit phase 2 and phase 3 and phase 4 as soon as possible. Because if anybody who think you're invisible and still go out as if there's no COVID around, if you kena COVID, never mind. Because even if you go out, you kena COVID, never mind, but you impact your family, that's number 1. And number 2, if you create a cluster and more cluster, you impact people like us who are staying at home, who are trying to survive, who cut our meals to 50% just to meet days end meet, who probably sacrifice not only luxury, sacrifice necessity just to survive, so that other people can enjoy. No, we must do it together. All of us must sacrifice our time outside it's a combat together lah. So that's what one of the
together we can win.
Yeah,
together we can win.
Kita jaga kita, right? So I think that's one very important point that Philip brought out today lah. And I think the number 2 is also this to the government or to the ministries or to the people who can make decisions. Enforcement is so important that you really need to really help us people, because like what Ilyas said, we are all children. You are the pengawas and the guru besar and everything. You have to enforce us. We try our best, but we are still children. We need the government to teach us how to be good students.
Exactly.
Please jaga kita so that kita jaga kita.
Kau kena jaga kita, bukan kita jaga kita. Kau kena jaga kita.
Kita bawa cukai tau. So because of that, so I mean, because if you don't do that, right, humble, hardworking people like us, like Philip, like Ilyas, and everybody, we will end up suffer. And when we suffer, we can't pay our loans. When we can't pay our loans, the banks suffer. When the banks suffer, Malaysia suffer.
It's a chain reaction.
Itu
saja. Let's pray that we can go through this. Hopefully, there's no extension when this video being released.
Amen. Amen. Hallelujah.
Amen.
Amen.
Thank you, bro.
Okay, so that's all for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's talk show. If there's any comments or any questions you want to pop out, feel free to shoot it at the description below. I'll try to answer you. I know Philip also occasionally checks it, and then he'll try to answer you. But the most important thing, go support his social media, which I put the link below. Try to win the 50 Wahoo keychains because it's a limited edition. I saw it. I'll post the picture. It's pretty cool. And also be very interactive with our brother Philip. He is one of the most knowledgeable guy that I know in cycling, and is always willing to share. Jangan humble.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Philip, for your. I think we did almost 40 minutes of a good chit chat. It was fun.
Yeah.
Thank you for your personal time with your wife, and I hope the Malaysians enjoy this, and let me know what else you want to listen. And to all the subscribers, if you want me to talk to anyone, even you want to be in the talk show, PM me, I'll hook you up. We can talk whatever. You know, everybody needs a voice because everybody needs a platform to talk out loud. LOL.
Yes. See you guys on the platform soon.
Take care, you guys. Bye.
Ciao. Bye-bye.
Good job.
Tốt.